Hello and welcome to Bumfuzzled Giant. This is Larry and today we're going to be doing Codenames Marvel Edition. These are the turn order and your color code for your clue givers.
Yeah, you can tell who goes first by the color on the outside edge. So blue would go first on this card.
Right.
And that means they have one extra.
That's correct.
That's the double-sided one is for.
Right.
So whoever goes first has one extra card they have to get.
As a punishment for getting to go first.
That's the punishment.
Well.
There's just a... I want to kind of flip through here.
Wow, this one looks really fun.
Gamora, that's her name.
Gamora, yeah.
Okay, well there's a bunch of them in here. I'm just wondering, I just wonder how well you have to know Marvel.
Well, I mean, if you wanted to link...
There's Groot.
You know, you'd have to try to find link words.
Well, that's what I mean, but if you don't know who these people are, it might be kind of difficult.
I guess you'd become familiar, otherwise you could go like...
But they don't even tell you who they are on the back of the card.
Yeah, they do.
Oh, they do?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good, because there's a lot of them.
So I guess you can play one way or the other.
Let's see, some of these are like the equipment. See, because there's like, I saw like, there's boots, there's a bow and arrow, looks like Hawkeyes or something.
What did the back say on the...
Well, like this is
Oh, I see.
arc reactor, Thor's hammer. These are so weird. Justice. Okay.
Well, kind of...
Who's this?
Comic books.
Rescue. Yeah, this is different.
Abomination. You ever seen him?
Mm-mm.
He's not really talked about, but I think they should do a movie for him. Okay, so these are all the components of the game. We thought originally that these might have some sort of powers with them. They're not. If any of you knew how to play the original game, these are basically bystander cards. So if you get a guess and it's not your team or the other person's team, bystander cards.
Yeah, they would fill up these little blue squares that kind of purpley blue.
Right, that's correct. For any of you that don't know how to play the game, we're going to go ahead and set it up so that you can see a quick run through. So we have a 5x5 grid.
It's really hard to see here.
Oh, there you go.
Alright.
We have a 5x5 grid, so we'll set it up.
It says it's best if you have at least 4 players and there's 2 people on each team.
I would say.
But in the back of the book, it does give you a variant to play with 2 or 3 people.
Oh, okay. So you have the grid, and let's say you're the blue team. The clue giver's job is to try to get as many of these blue spots linked with one word as possible so that your other team member can guess. But the trick is you can't make it too obscure because it would be easy enough with as much as we have here to guess the wrong one. So it would be like this, it would set up like that, and then the blue would be these 3 here.
Mm-hmm. But what happens is if you do guess the wrong clue, if I was going to guess the Black Widow, and as you can see on the card, the Black Widow is red, and if I was on the blue team and I guessed the Black Widow down here in this corner, it's a red card, so they would get to cover it instead of us. Now, on a later turn, if I didn't get it, you can guess 1 extra time. So if your partner gives you a clue, like kick 2, and you would guess both of them correctly, you could go ahead and guess one that you missed earlier, but you can only guess one more than
the number of clues that you like, the number you were given to
yeah. Whatever you do, you want to make sure that you do not get your partner to guess the golden one unless you're just done with the game and want it to be over quickly, because that's what happens. So in this case, it'd be this one right here.
And you would get, if you guessed it. And
then the original game, Thanos is what the assassin was in the original game. That's like the big taboo word. Whoever guesses that, the game is immediately over and they lose. And the Infinity Stones, if you guess any of these kind of purpley blue squares that don't have a circle or a diamond on them, like in this case, this one here, you'd put an Infinity Stone on it. They are the neutral cards or the bystanders in the original game. And, I mean, nothing really bad happens except for...
You missed that guess. You didn't get the opportunity to...
Right, and it gives the other team a chance to try, to try and pass you.
And the first person, or the first team, to guess all of their squares would be the winner.
Yeah, but you really have to make sure that when you do play that you do look at even like the cards that aren't yours. Like, so you have to make sure you look at the red cards, especially the assassin, because you don't want to give a clue that would make it hard for your teammate to guess. I'm trying to think, looking at for an example.
Well, like if you went explosion, obviously that'd be a bad choice, because this would be, maybe you were looking for like this one since it's got smoke behind it. It would be a bad choice because this one looks more like explosion than the one you wanted them to go for.
And that one's the assassin.
Right.
So yeah, you'd probably have to come up with something else to say instead. So you have to make sure you look at even cards that aren't yours. These cards look really, really busy. So we have not actually played this one yet, but we do love the original and the pictures, I think. Yeah, pictures. Actually, I think I like the pictures even better than the original one, which just had words on the card.
Be sure to like this video, comment, and subscribe. If you would like to purchase this awesome game, there'll be a link in the description below. Do you have a favorite version of Codenames? Please let us know in the comments below.